Welcome back to another video. We got some crazy clips, as usual, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel, please. Let's get right into it.
This man was jailed after saving his son's life. Doctors at a hospital in Texas informed George Pickering that his son was in a state of brain death. They explained that his son showed no brain activity, and the decision had been made to remove life support. Pickering, however, was unconvinced by their assessment and resorted to extreme measures by drawing a firearm. He demanded that the doctors continue their efforts to save his son's life, threatening to use the gun if they refused. This situation escalated into a tense standoff, lasting 3 hours, during which Pickering faced off against the police while the medical team performed additional tests on his son. The hospital was secured under lockdown as police negotiators tried to reason with Pickering, who remained adamant. Miraculously, Pickering's son, who was previously declared brain dead, responded to his father's request to squeeze his hand, indicating cognitive presence. Following this revelation, Pickering peacefully surrendered to the authorities. George Pickering subsequently served a prison sentence of 11 months. Remarkably, his son experienced a complete recovery.
That's a crazy story. But the only one who should really be doing a prison sentence is the doctor who wanted to take his son off life support. Because how the hell did they not see any signs of life when he squeezed his hand not that long after they tried to?
It's actually a sound that will change your hearing forever.
Wait, no, I don't want to hear it.
First, I want you to listen to this. Tell me what you hear.
Okay.
What do you hear?
Alien, like,
Just like robots, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play you another sound, and once I play you this sound, it's straight up gonna change you forever.
Okay.
Ready?
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
Okay.
That's
Because you heard that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna replay the other sound.
Okay.
And tell me what you hear.
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
Oh!
You hear the voice now!
I hear it.
And you hear it.
I hear it. I
And,
still hear
and you
it.
can never not hear it anymore. That was the original audio.
Oh, that was the. Are you
That's
sure? though?
So what this
the
does, it changes your brain because it gave you more information. And now you're subconsciously listening. This is where it gets scary.
Okay.
Because that's exactly what's being played to us every single day.
What you
With
mean?
music, with news, with media, we're subconsciously being taught different things, waiting to hear an outcome that we already know. So we're not really in control anymore. And it's very subconscious.
Subliminal messaging works. A good example of that is the 1957, I think it was. They did a popcorn experiment where in the movie theaters they flashed messages, like single frame messages that said, "Eat popcorn and drink Coke," and right after that shit, the sales increased. So there is a reason why the FCC banned that shit and is banned in many other countries.
Come on, baby.
That shit gotta hurt.
Barb, she just broke my nose.
Damn, that shit's gotta hurt. You could hear her nose snapping.
Here's a friendly reminder of why you should always lock your doors no matter what. This disturbing Ring camera footage shows a disheveled woman wearing a white dress wandering through a residential stairway in the middle of the night while holding a knife in her mouth. She paces back and forth, systematically trying apartment doors, stopping at each one to see if it's unlocked. When she realizes they're locked, she bends down and checks under the doormats, clearly searching for hidden spare keys before moving on to the next door. She even stares directly into the camera while moving from door to door, seemingly unaware or unconcerned by how terrifying she looks. Still armed, she walks up the stairs to another floor and continues scanning hallways, before reportedly lingering outside more apartments as the video cuts off. Her appearance, combined with the fact that she was half-dressed and carrying a knife in her mouth, made many people fear that she wasn't simply trespassing, but was potentially on drugs or mentally ill while actively looking for someone to hurt, showing how close a single unlocked door can come to turning into something far worse.
That is definitely a crackhead, and she's definitely on drugs. And I don't get those people that don't lock their doors. Your door should always be locked no matter where you live, especially if you have kids.
What if in the museums, these are like real animals that they killed and just restuffed? It make you look at the museum different now, don't it? Like they actually went and killed these animals So imagine the exhibits that like show like ancient people, the people. Y'all kind of get what I'm getting at? If they killed these animals and restuffed them and threw them in the goddamn museum. Like, do y'all ever saw that movie House of Wax? Just look into it. But yeah, what y'all think?
Yeah, man, they definitely killed those ancient people and stuffed them for the museum. The amount of geniuses on this platform is truly mind-blowing. Man, to think some guys will do to impress women, huh? But hey, that's the cleanest and quickest shave he ever got.
Stairs. Call over there. 911. I will. Wow. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh. Hello. 4683. 4683. Fire department. 4683. Fire department. 4683. No fire. Yeah, 4683. Department. Oh no! Oh my God! Keep our shit strong. Yes, it's turning. Upstairs, yes. I'm trying to. Get out! Get out! Get out! Everybody out! Jennifer! Jennifer, get out! We gotta go to the back. Smoke's coming in ours.
Okay, I'm confused. What the hell was he trying to do by taking out the burning cardboard out the apartment? It looked like half the shit was already on fire when he was doing that. And that little bowl of water that he poured on the cardboard in the hallway, it would have probably been a little more useful to throw it on something burning inside the apartment.
Did you know that NASA made a deal with Nikon conveniently right before the last solar eclipse? And shortly after, they discontinued the P1000, which is what you're seeing right now, commonly referred to as the Globe Buster because it could zoom in on ships that have apparently gone over the curvature of the Earth, and it brings them back into perspective. How convenient is that? I think a big reason that they did this was because people were able to zoom right in on objects that are apparently 235,000 kilometers away. Does that look like it's 235,000 kilometers away to you guys? Or does it look a little bit closer to the Earth? Like the same size of the sun, the same distance away, just the way we observe? Maybe that's why they discontinued it. Or was it because people were exposing what stars actually look like, zoomed in, but we're told that stars are billions of light years away? How can we zoom in that close on something that is billions of light years away? How is that possible? And when we zoom in on the stars and we kind of see that the patterns that the stars do and how they twinkle in the night sky, twinkle, twinkle, little star, they look very similar to water reflecting in a pool. This looks like water and frequency, just like this right here. This is the sun reflecting in a pool and giving this reflection. It's the same thing. it looks the exact same way. Buddy's gonna kick it right here. My boy Clark, he's gonna kick it and you're gonna see it's the same thing, guys. Water's above, so below. Ships do not go over the horizon, over the curvature. The Earth is as flat as a pancake. The P1000 proves it, and this is why it was discontinued. You got to stay awake and stay aware in this life. Read the Bible, observe with your own eyes, and you will find the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And don't forget to like, share, and follow for more hidden truth. Peace and love.
You know, I can't really tell if this guy's rage baiting for clicks or if he's actually an idiot. Because he was bullshitting from the get. The P1000 was never discontinued. I just looked it up and it's still selling on Amazon. Shit, I don't blame him for panicking, but he was probably better off just keeping it moving down the path. But if the bear did want to attack him, I guess he'd be fucked either way. Bears could run up to like 30 miles an hour, but an average person on the bike could probably get up to 15. And on a forest trail, it's probably even less. I wonder what happened after the video cut off, though. Nah, the Hawk 2 was secret sauce, but clearly the customer pissed him off, and I don't know how much of an idiot you gotta be rude to a person that's preparing your food. Either way, that's still fucked up. Just eat at home, people.
People like McDonald's, I'm going, nah. In fact, they use downer cows. I don't know if you know what a downer cow. I used to work on farms in New Zealand. You know, my first business was, the modern farm system is so bad for animals, okay? That milk cow specifically, they push them so hard to produce milk, the cow just basically starts, it's almost like fainting. They can't stand up. Their bottom legs come out from under them, and you call them downer cows. So eventually you have to hit them with a bolt. And McDonald's, you getting that downer cows, boy.
If you're still eating McDonald's, I doubt you care what's in your food anyway. Enjoy that downer cow special.
Holy shit, this is a new one for me. We got carpeted motherfucking walls in the bathroom. Oh my god. Who the fuck?
I could only imagine the amount of shit particles soaked into that carpet. That's absolutely disgusting. And I thought those fluffy toilet seat covers were nasty, but this shit's on a whole other level.
This guy is hitting a knife against this cutting board, and it releases a lot of microplastics. The thing is, these boards wear down over time and release microscopic particles that can end up in food. Microplastics have already been found in human blood, and they're linked to serious health risks. That's why many people are unsure which cutting board is actually safer. So this guy decided to test it in practice. He contaminated a cutting board with raw chicken and collected a sample. Then he did the same with a glass cutting board. After that, he washed both with dish soap and collected new samples. The results were surprising. The clean glass board showed no microorganisms, but the wooden board, besides being more contaminated, still showed a large growth of microbes even after washing.
Well, you can't win no matter what you use. With plastic ones, you get plastic in your food. With wood, you get bacteria. With glass, you probably gotta sharpen your knives like every 2 days. I personally get wooden ones and just replace them every once in a while. I'm telling you, man, it's always those kind of rides. Stop going on that shit. It's not worth it.
This can't be real.
So I went to the store earlier and I bought all these garbage bags. And I've been trying to shovel the snow and put it into the garbage bags. So the garbage man will come pick it up. And I'm about halfway through this roll of 33 and I have more garbage bags over there. And I haven't really gotten that much of the snow picked up yet. So I have to keep shoveling.
We have people that are stupid. But then again, I don't know. Like, they were eating the Tide Pods and drinking the Windex and doing all the things, so.
I refuse to believe people could be that stupid. There's just no way. This has got to be rage bait.
There's an object locked behind glass in Europe that museum staff refuse to touch because they believe it's still aware. In a German museum and later referenced by the Imperial Treasury of Vienna, there's a small glass like crystal that most people scroll past without realizing what it's supposed to contain. Inside this glass is a humanoid figure, perfectly preserved, arms raised almost like it's frozen mid-movement. And according to accounts, this object dates back to the 17th century when priests claimed they trapped a non-human entity during an exorcism. Not destroyed, not banished, but vitrified, turned into glass. But what makes this disturbing isn't just the story, it's the warning attached to it. Curators allegedly said the glass must never be broken, not because it would escape, but because it's listening. Some historians believe this was an early attempt to physically contain something non-physical. Similar trapped entities appear in records across Europe, all centuries apart, all described the same way. And if it's fake, why has it never been publicly tested? Because if it's real, breaking the glass might not be the danger, acknowledging it might be. Stay weird.
So let me get this straight. They remove a demon during an exorcism from a person and bottle that shit up like a hot sauce. It's a non-physical entity from another dimension, living inside a human, but glass is the thing it can't pass through? Okay, I got it.
These companies are so fucking greedy. And it's crazy that things like this are allowed, right? So the first I heard of it was Hyundai and Toyota, to where you have to pay a subscription fee to be able to utilize the things in your vehicle that you purchased along with the vehicle, like the radio, the navigation. Even if you're using navigation from your phone, playing from CarPlay or Google Play, you have to pay a monthly fee. And now you hear GM, Ford, the rest of the manufacturers are getting on board with this by 2028. That's some bullshit. I don't want a new car. I just don't want a new car now. Because you mean to tell me, even if I come to you and I purchase my vehicle cash, I buy a brand new car cash, I have to still pay you monthly for the life of this vehicle to use my own phone to listen to music or use my navigation that I already pay a phone bill for. This shit is asinine.
Everything's a subscription nowadays, so it shouldn't be too surprising that cars are now wanting a subscription as well. And after a year, Toyota expires some of the vehicle functions. So what are those functions? Well, probably the biggest thing that expires after a year is remote start via the Toyota app. So you used to be able to, from anywhere, open the app and remote start your vehicle to get it cooled down. That's no longer a thing after a year. You also lose the digital key functionality, so you have to take your keys everywhere with you. You can no longer use your watch or your phone. Another big thing that expired is our navigation. Despite us buying the high-end XSE trim level with the big screen, when we tap to the navigation menu, guess what? It's now expired, and if I hit get started, all it wants to do is sell me the subscription. So how much is the subscription? Well, $15 a month is the entry-level price if you want the app functionality with things like navigation, which I feel like we already paid for. Now, if you want additional things like Apple Music to be able to function inside the car natively, that's $25 a month. And then if you want Wi-Fi on top of that, that's an additional $25 a month.
Everything now's a damn subscription. Everything's a fucking scam. Imagine financing a car and then having to finance the buttons inside of it on a separate charge. That's some brazen ass shit. If I'm already paying for the full car, then let me use the damn thing. And if not, then it should cost less since I'm paying for the features separately. Greedy assholes.
Oh, holy hell no. Wait till you see this one, you guys. This is a good one. I'm going to say that again. Holy hell.
This is Representative P.M. Altendorf coming live at you from the Minnesota State Capitol. I am on the ground floor, and as I was leaving my committee meeting today here earlier, I noticed that there is a new display here at the State Capitol, and it's for Governor Walz. It's right here on display. So let me see. I mean, I guess I can't flip my phone, but I'll see if I can show it to you. So this is what we have here, everyone. Let me read it to you. The Democratic Coalition of Satan Worshippers thanks Governor Tim Walz for not standing in the way of spreading Satanism in the state capitol building. Satan has a special place for you. That's right, everyone. So the Democratic Coalition of Satan Worshippers, they have given some sort of plaque here to Governor Tim Walz. So let me be the first, I guess, to congratulate Governor Tim Walz for this very special award that has come from the Satan worshippers here in the Minnesota State Capitol. Yes, everyone, this is true. I am live, not making this up. You can't make this up.
Right when you thought it couldn't get any crazier. Satan worshippers, and they've got a plaque in the federal building in Minnesota for Tim Walz. Happy Satanism Day.
Well, at least they're not hiding it anymore. That just confirms what a lot of people already suspected. Because you don't just walk into a state capitol and put up a plaque. Somebody approved that.
So apparently a Wendy's employee admitted that he's been shitting in the chili for over 2 years. I already told y'all there was something up with that chili. Y'all gonna fuck around and get worms eating this shit. You wondering why the meat was extra chunky and nutty? Whole time the employee's been defecating in your shit.
Gotta fact check before you post, man, because that shit in the chili story is fake. The only legit Wendy's chili story was about that lady who put a piece of her husband's co-worker's finger in it that he lost in an accident, and then tried to sue them. So she and her husband both were arrested for fraud and then went to prison. Good for them.
Brother. Do you want to be on fire? No. Alright, no. Said, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. I'm sorry, Brady. I'm sorry, Brady. I'm sorry. Oh my God. You want to be on fire? No. He wants to see some more. He wants the real C. He wants the real C. He wants the real C. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Get in the leg! 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 Dude! Get in the leg! Get in the leg! Dude! 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 Put it out! Put it out! Put it out! Oh my turtle bug! Oh my God! Dude! 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 Get in the water! Holy! Yes! Yes!
I mean, you good? Alright. You got nothing in your pockets, nothing? You leave your phone and stuff with them?
Damn, he did that shit on purpose, too? Well, at least he was polite enough to ask before lighting his ass up. That is not your friend, bro.
There's a bunch of people that were involved in the moon landing that wound up dying. One of them, he was hired by NASA to give an assessment of what the probability of their success was. And he said NASA was in such complete disarray and the moon landing program was so dysfunctional that there was no chance that they were going to get to the moon in 5 years. That guy parked his car on a train track with his family inside of it.
No.
And died. And that 500-page report vanished.
No way.
Yep, nobody ever saw it again. And they killed him. And Gus Grisham's family to this day believes that they murdered him because he was saying that the program was a lemon.
I'm gonna let all the believers respond to this one in the comments. Well, that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You can also check out the most recent video or the whole playlist. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.